On March 7th, a U.S. drone strike in Somalia killed 150 people. The United States government declared them to be a militant group, that supposedly they were militants who had just graduated from some kind of terrorist school and were on their way to go attack the United States. But as usual, absolutely no evidence of this claim was given whatsoever. And in fact, the New York Times did say fighters were assembled for what American officials believe was a graduation ceremony and precluded to an imminent attack against U.S. troops. Of course, no evidence of this claim has actually been presented, but the media isn't even asking that question. In fact, they're too busy asking about the size of Donald Trump's hands. Now, this is a long, ongoing problem. The U.S. has never declared war on Somalia. Yet, for some reason, they're constantly carrying out attacks against the Somali people, claiming that they're supposedly rebels. They're Shabaab, coming to attack America as part of the radical Islamic trend, which they certainly are, but there's no official declaration of war, nor is there any verification that the people that are being killed actually are such militants. Now, this is also made much more suspicious when the Obama administration formally redefined what a militant means. He put it as follows: all military-aged males in a strike zone, unless there is explicit intelligence posthumously proving them innocent. In other words, if you're brown, you're an Islamic militant until we prove otherwise after you're dead. Beyond that, the U.S. government's own documents prove that the vast majority of cases, 9 out of 10 in fact, it is killing people rather than the intended targets. Last April, the New York Times published an article under the headline, "Drone Strikes Reveal Uncomfortable Truth. U.S. is often unsure about who will die." It quoted scholar Amisha Zenko saying, "Most individuals killed are not on a kill list, and the government does not know their names. Moreover, the U.S. government has repeatedly been caught lying about the identity of its bombing victims, and that, as the April New York Times article put it, every independent investigation of the strikes has found far more civilian casualties than administration officials admit." For Americans, this isn't even something that's even noticed anymore. When we put out a report that militants have been killed by a drone strike, nobody even pays attention. This is common background noise for Americans now. They completely forget that other countries don't do this. They don't go around just killing mass groups of people or random groups of people. This is not SOP for a lot of countries, but for some reason in America, this is just the way things are. And the whole American consciousness is used to large amounts of people in some other country somewhere being killed with absolutely no concern whatsoever. And in fact, it usually never even reaches their consciousness. It's something that's completely invisible to them. I mean, this is all perfectly normalized. This is something part of the American consciousness. And it's part of the American mindset where we're America, we're right. This American exceptionalism. If those people died, then they must have been the bad guys. My government is out to protect me, and they wouldn't be killing innocent people because I wouldn't be killing innocent people, and this is my government, so therefore it would never happen. This is a whole gigantic, decades-long system of, no trial, no due process, no accountability, where astronomical amounts of regular people are being killed every day. It's just that in this case, it's a really large group all at once, 150 people in a single strike. That's a lot. Usually it's not many, it's a few to maybe 20 or maybe even 30. But 150 people in a single strike, and it goes absolutely without question. Hillary Clinton doesn't acknowledge it. Bernie Sanders likes to mention drones as little as possible, even though the public statements he has made has been completely in support of them. But this speaks very much to the roving global judge, jury, and executioner that is the United States, the first world population, the American population, and regardless of what ethnicity that person is, absolutely does not care about the victims of its country. In fact, it doesn't even enter their minds. It doesn't mean any of them. And we're supposed to believe that there's some kind of spontaneous, recognition of class consciousness that goes across borders. I mean, this is absolutely nonsense. Americans don't even care about the people they're killing, even by a government that they oppose. Even if they oppose Obama, they oppose Bush, and they still largely don't even care. So I mean, you can't really talk to me about all this, we have, a common class identity with people in the third world. I mean, this is absolute nonsense. The genuine idea is, and the truth keeps being shown, first world people don't care about third world people. And the whole system is based upon that. Just as the capitalist elite don't care about the working class, first world people don't care about third world people. And that's the truth that they're going to have to face. Thank you for watching. Why don't you go ahead, rate, comment, subscribe, and share on various social media. And if you want, you can head over to my Patreon page and show your support. Or you could head over to the MRN bookstore and check out some of the latest books available.